Today I'm at Willow Springs. I'm gonna drive the Ford GT around. I got invited by the Throttle House YouTube channel. They do really, really good automotive reviews. They're gonna be doing a review, kind of comparing the new C8 Z06 to the Ford GT. This is a 22 model, so it's got a horsepower bump over mine, which is an 18 from, I think, mostly newer intercoolers. And they let me kind of tag along. I haven't actually tracked this thing before. I've driven Willow before, but I'm not gonna go too hard. Willow's not a track that's forgiving. If you do go off, there's no runoff, you're just into the brush. So we'll probably take it easy, but still it'll be fun to, you know, give it some exercise. I haven't launch controlled it before, so I might just, you know, do that down the straight or something and see how it goes. I'm not allowed to drive the Z06, unfortunately. It's against the protocol of Chevy lending it to them. But still, what a cool day. Just empty track. They have it all to themselves. So big shout out to them. If you want to check out their review comparing the Z06 and the Ford GT, go check it out. I'll link it in the description. NA flat plane crank V8 sounds really good. He didn't go full throttle out of there, but it's pretty cool. So let's just hop in and drive around a bit. I mean, it's still cold out, so I'm gonna take it easy. And again, today, probably gonna be keeping it pretty easy inside of this car. Willow is very rough around the edges. The surface also, it could use a little love, and around turn 8, I know it gets really bumpy, so I don't know if we're gonna stick it in race mode or not. But I got the track all to myself. It's not a track where you want to hit the curbs either, because they're very, very rough. It's a fun track. It's just a very fast, high-speed track. Very famous. So many races have been held here. So many car reviews take place here and set lap times, and it's just a cool place. This is a corner that if you're really going for it, I feel like you could probably take it 120, somewhere around there. It's you can be really gutsy about it, but I'm not going to be doing it. It's not too bumpy actually, which is nice. I might be able to try a race. We'll see. It's a bumpy track. It'll get your tires pretty warm. And now we have a 458 Speciale joining.
I'll have to listen to some of your music mixes. I'm sorry, I've only seen you at the car stuff and what we communicated.
Yeah, you don't play Minecraft too often?
I did back in the day.
Oh, did you? Okay, with like the Maker Studios and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this is James with Throttle House. They're actually, you know, doing the professional big boy stuff today. I'm just tagging along a little bit. But yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is like, I've never actually been on a track that's like just empty and
Yeah,
completely privately
it's scary
reserved.
as well, because you feel like you can be a bit cheeky.
Well, I feel like if I were to do something dumb, then everyone is just watching only me do something stupid.
They see the dust clouds, they know it's you.
No one's going off today.
No,
Has that actually ever happened?
Ford GT, I didn't go off. I spun,
it was
I
a
spun
spin.
within the parameters
Right.
of the track. All right, I want that on record. But no, we've gone off slightly at our home track sometimes when the brakes have faded and stuff, but only into the grass.
Okay.
We've never had a damaged off.
Yeah, this would be a damaged off around
Very
here.
bad.
A lot of tracks, you know, you can run off into the asphalt or something. Here, not so much. That's gonna sound the best out of everything here.
Yeah, well, 9,000 RPM, 458 Speciale. But I mean, it's got some stiff competition. 4 GTs.
In terms of speed, yes.
In terms of, yeah, I think that this is 3 seconds to 60. The 4 GTs are 2.9, and then the Corvette Z06 that's currently lapping the track over there in blue is 2.6 seconds to 60. That's the clean time.
2.6?
But traction is going to be the name of the game today. 'Cause
Okay.
it's cold.
Are you drag racing today or tomorrow?
Today.
Oh, okay.
Today. It's happening today.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll have to go over to their video if you want to actually see how it goes. I think the 458s, I've had a couple, not the Speciale, but they're not like the fastest, but they are, I've always wanted one of those. And then the prices just went stupid. And I was like, those 500 to 600 or
500 to
so.
600.
Yeah, the
Still big number.
Aperitas, some of them are going like $1 million, which is,
Just because the roof goes down?
what was that?
$585 is what I paid for mine.
Okay.
But the Aperta with the roof down is more expensive.
Those
A
can
lot
go
more.
for like $1 million, I
Just
think.
because the roof pops down?
900.
Yeah, well, they were more limited. I think they did $499 of them or
Okay.
something like that. But it's just one day. One day maybe things will calm down, but I don't know if they will with that car. It's a desirable one.
No, it's a big one.
So
It's a big
we'll
one.
see. Yeah, well, I hope you get everything you need, and I guess I'm just gonna keep driving around and
Have fun.
great. Yeah, it's a
all-
great
it's all
day.
about
I
having fun.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. All right, we're trying some first-person driving. We'll see how this goes. I hope that the angle is all right. I don't have much time though right now before they got to get their next shot, so got to be quick about it. This should be kind of cool though. I want to try a launch control actually as well, but I want to see if I can get a little bit of heat into the tires first. VMAX and see how this goes. All right, so I think we gotta put the car in park, set it to VMAX. We're gonna drop down and now set it back into drive. Keep it in auto, it's better for launches. Now I think we go back into here, launch control enabled. And now, okay, so I believe if I hold down the gas while foot on the brake, that was great. And now I'm actually able to just reverse around on the track because I'm the only one here. Private track day. That was great. Okay. Hopefully I didn't overstay my welcome. That was fun. I'm gonna have to do that again. You hear that like two-step exhaust? Oh, it's so cool sounding, right? It really like vibrates the car as it's happening too. Awesome. That was very fun. I'm sure I look nice and goofy with the camera on my head, but hopefully it was a cool perspective. So this is a 22 Ford GT. I'd mentioned that there's a slight power boost and bigger intercools. You can actually see the difference here. This basically like goes all the way top to bottom, and you can see that mine basically like cuts off about halfway, and then it's just like vent down there. So noticeably bigger. And it should let it retain its power for a lot longer when it hits temperatures. So we are going to drag race the Ford GTs, my 2018, his 2022, and see if there is any difference between the results, or if it just comes down to who takes off better, because that car does have an additional 15 or so horsepower and better cooling, although cooling shouldn't really be a problem on a day like today where it's currently about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I've also never actually done a real drag race against anyone, so I may get demolished, but also the car really does most of it for you. We go into VMAX, park the car. All right, here we go. He got me real good on the launch there. Oh man. Or I could just say, hey, the new car has more power, but he had me. You had me good there. I think you just had a better takeoff. But I don't know, it seemed like, I don't know if the extra power did anything for you. No? You think it was, yeah. I feel like you definitely had better traction though. Yeah. Sure. You probably have more drag racing experience. Yeah, we can do one more. We can do one more. All right. Better takeoff each time, man. We'll just we'll call it, it's the new GT. But that's great fun. Oh man, I think he's been doing it for many years more than I have as well, so I'm sure that helps. What a sound. I'm very curious how this will actually turn out, because my lighting on the screen doesn't make it look too natural. Looks like neon fluorescent, but it's a pretty different shade of blue to my Ford GT. It's cool though. It's got the carbon fiber wheels. Sure enough, that seems to be making it to way more cars these days. It's a very nice looking interior. It's got a lot of color accents in there and stuff. Definitely flashier looking on the inside than the Ford GT. It'd be fun to be able to drive it, but not allowed. Sounds great though. Try to get a shot of it flying by. They are about to do the real drag race between the Ford GT and the Z06. Good thing they're using that one and not mine. It's just, you know, better tires. That's what it was. Ooh, that was pretty close. have to go watch their video to see which one actually pulled ahead. Been a fun day, everybody. Yeah, thanks to Throttle House for having me out here, and glad I could put some car content out. We'll see you next time.